The Word of God is living and active. It is powerful enough to teach, remind, liberate, save, counsel, heal, convict. There is so much going on in the world, and we really can't do life without God. We need constant reminders, we need hope, we need peace over anxiety, we need deeper convictions. I see jewelry as not just an accessory, but a channel through which we can carry God's word with us everywhere we go. A silent nudge that uplifts and reaffirms us at every point, reminding us that we are not alone, reminding us to be still, reminding us that we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us.
I started making jewelry when I was 7. I grew up in Jos Plateau State, Nigeria. And craftsmanship is really huge in that part of the country. I learned how to make jewelry from a community my mother was a part of. And over the years, it has transformed from a little girl learning how to string the beads her mother brought home to designing and creating my own jewelry. My name is Kelly, and I'm the creative lead at Kelly Praise Jewelry. KP is not just a jewelry brand, but a lifestyle brand that designs and curates jewelry pieces with deep meaning, paying attention to the intricate details and ensuring we use the finest materials with the best craftsmanship, which keeps evolving and getting better as we grow. I personally do not have a lot of jewelry just for the sake of having them, but every piece that I have means something very special to me. For example, I have jewelry pieces with affirmations on them that help me get through the day. I have pieces from my loved ones with words that always remind me of how much they love me. I also have jewelry from my mother and my grandmother that always reminds me that I'm a part of a lineage. Over the past 2 years, KP has gradually evolved into a brand that not only sells inspirational jewelry, but a channel through which people choose to express themselves, carry a part of their story, and some of their most precious memories. It also helps them strengthen the connections they have with the people around them. I remember someone who was about to get married asked us to help engrave her father's name on her necklace, and her reason was that she always wanted to have a part of him with her, even though she was creating her own family. It was a way to help her keep and always have her last name with her. I have a necklace that's engraved with 3 letters. The first letter represents a name that's very important to me. The second letter represents the first country that I ever traveled to. And the third is a very important date that I never want to forget. And as I hit more milestones, I'll keep adding initials to represent them. And one day when I look at my necklace with all my discs, I would see a snapshot of the beautiful life I have lived with the most important people to me. KP gets inspiration from cultures all over the world, and our most recent design, which is also our maiden in-house design, which is inspired by the Japanese culture, one I'm very much in love with because of how intentional their way of life is. Kintsugi is the art of repairing broken pottery with golden lacquer. So you have shattered pieces of ceramics and then you put them together with gold and they become even more beautiful than they were before they got broken. So instead of being discarded for its flaws, an object becomes even more treasured, even more beautiful than it was before, and its defect becomes its strength. Nothing is ever truly broken, no matter how painful it may seem at that time, and that's what Kintsugi is about. Finding joy in imperfections and celebrating them, because the crack is really where the light comes in. Words are very powerful and reassuring. They can break and they can make. They build connections and they tear down connections in the same vein. KP was created to help to build and to help make. We also think people's stories and legacies should be passed down from generation to generation, which is why we are launching our 18K Solid Gold collection very soon. I've spent the past 10 months working on this with manufacturers who are as committed as we are to sustainability, ethical mining, and manufacturing, and I cannot wait to share that with you. We ensure that each jewelry piece goes through the adequate quality checks, so we make sure that the chains are well assembled, all the hooks, everything is well done, the metal is top-notch before we package it. All our jewelry pieces go out ready to gift because they are beautifully packaged. We use really excellent packaging, great finishing, and our boxes are very beautiful. And we send it to you.
KP was inspired by God and is for Him. All affirmations on our jewelry pieces are inspired by what God says about you in His Word. God's Word saved me. I want it to help you too.